Yes, sir.
Jay.
Hi, Jay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Start with this one. Have an okay drive down.
It's a long drive.
It is a little bit, yes.
Something that concerns me is the downslope. You know, like with the rain and everything.
Yeah,
you know, it's gonna flood here for sure.
most of these places are designed, like this one's designed with runoff there.
Okay.
And this place has been here for 38-ish years.
Yeah, it was built in 1990.
Oh gosh, I didn't even realize it was that new. I thought it was built in the 80s. But yeah, this will all kind of run off down that way.
Okay.
And
Just
there are a number of streets in this neighborhood that have slopes down into places.
Okay.
So they sort of perfected doing runoff.
All right.
I think that's part of the reason for all of the jasmine ground cover there. Is to control that.
Thank you.
This is that is the garage from there.
Oh, okay.
And the safe
Oh, wow.
is a negotiable item.
Oh, they can have it.
Apparently it is for sale if you want a giant safe, and can be removed if you don't.
Interesting.
I think the seller was not excited about moving that, which I can understand, but
Oh, that's a cricket. Okay. Thought it was a hornet.
no.
Oh, okay. This is what you were talking about.
Yes. That
So they had a
is-
leak, huh?
Yeah,
they sure
with
did.
the freeze back in February, there were a lot of places around here that, because we lost power for so long and there was no heat, had excuse me, some issues. All of the mechanical issues, plumbing and so forth, has been repaired.
Okay.
It was an older couple that owned this, or that owned it, and they just decided that they were going to move elsewhere.
Yeah.
And
kind of a
wanted to
big.
sell it sort of as is rather than completing everything. That's a roach.
Okay, that is a big
Yes.
problem. All right. Well.
In East Texas, unfortunately, something hard to avoid entirely. But that's why at our house we have Terminix come every month. So.
Okay.
Because especially in these more forested neighborhoods.
Yeah, that's true. Gosh, so beautiful split level.
Yeah, it's a nice split level, and not. Some of them are done in kind of an unusual way with the sunken living room. This one's a little bit opposite that.
It's got a lot of nice views.
Yeah, it has the bay window down here, and then there's a bedroom upstairs that has the matching bay window.
Got lots of counter space.
Yeah, it's a nice kitchen. It has been largely updated, except the cooktop, which is still very useful and in good shape. But
Yeah, they put out some bait here. Looks
Yes.
like they got. Yeah, they need to get that taken care of for sure. Wow. Lots of.
the breakfast room.
Yeah, lots of little nice nooks and crannies.
With the door onto the back patio.
Is that what that is? Okay, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's got
Ooh.
patio out here. Some dirt daubers on the door apparently at some point.
Yeah, another.
Not live, but
Yeah, one of those came running in when you opened the door. Yeah, this place definitely needs some TLC for
yeah.
sure.
The backyard can be cleared. It goes It's hard to see unless you're outside, but there's a
Mhm.
point at which it drops off steeply into a creek.
Ooh,
bed.
nice. Okay.
And that's sort of the back edge of the lot there. But this honestly sort of cut down to ground level, all the small stuff taken out, and the larger stuff cut up to sort of park height. I think would make a really lovely backyard.
I mean, it's kind of wild. I kind of like it. You know, it's nice and private.
Yeah, and this neighborhood was mostly developed in the mid 80s to, I guess, very early 90s.
Okay. Oh God, this place just keeps going.
It does. It winds back through here a little ways further even.
Sure does.
It does.
Oh, nice laundry room. Oh, the master suite is down here? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it has a master suite downstairs. Lots of built-in bookcases there. And
okay. Nice big bathroom. Those sunken tubs.
The sunken tubs. You don't see quite as much anymore, but when this was built, it was still very popular.
Yeah.
And then it has two pretty good sized
walk-ins.
closets. And
Nice.
this one even has some built-in drawer storage.
Oh, nice. Okay. A water closet, cool.
Yeah,
So separate.
That's something that my dad and my wife and I have several rental properties, and that's something that we almost always do. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's a nice feature.
Definitely.
One thing I will mention is a lot of these closets in this house are shallow.
Okay.
So it does provide some storage, but they're not deep closets.
Okay. Yeah, there's just mold.
Yeah, there is some that's sort of a remnant of that storm back in February. And that stuff, fortunately, is all surface and.
Well, I don't know, when was the roof replaced? Any idea?
That I don't know.
Okay.
I know a couple who is selling it have been the only owners. It is a one owner place.
Nice little test.
Yeah.
Oh, internet? What's it like out here?
Right now, the best option in Nacogdoches is Suddenlink Cable.
Okay.
And they offer residential packages up to gigabit.
Okay.
And a few below that, but.
Wow, so many bedrooms.
Yeah, you've got 3 bedrooms up here and another full bathroom.
Okay.
It is
Wow. Wow.
deep and narrow.
So much space.
Yeah. And that door in there is a little bit of attic access.
Okay. I don't want to see that. I don't want to go in the attic.
It is completely unfinished attic space.
Okay. Oh, it looks like they had an animal in here.
Yes. I
Yes.
believe they had a dog up here.
Wow. Okay.
It definitely needs, as far as the mold and so forth, they can go through. We have a painting contractor that regularly goes through and sprays a little mold attenuation
Okay.
mist. And then that was priming and painting on top of it. Pretty much eliminates the problem. But some areas in town were 10 days without power with a lot of
Yep. Same here.
plumbing leaks
That
and so forth.
is maybe raccoons.
Yes, that is raccoon.
Okay. This place needs a lot of pest control.
Yes, yes. And there are things you can do on these posts that help a lot with the raccoon access and squirrels and so forth too.
Okay. How long has this place been vacant? It feels like it's been probably a little bit.
It has been vacant since the freeze, actually.
Really?
They moved out to have the repairs done and got most of the way through that process and just never moved back in. Got all
It's a
their
big
stuff
place,
out
I
at
mean.
that point.
Oh yeah.
Another
Shallow.
closet.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
And then there's a big, what I guess must have been an entertaining room. It's got a wet bar.
The bar is wet for sure.
Yeah, this appears to be where someone was in the attic, probably doing repairs after the freeze, and probably accidentally stepped between the joists. And this is obviously the other area in the house that need a little drywall repair in the ceiling. And that is yet another shallow closet. And then it has this kind of interesting space in here, which is
storage.
Yeah, which I assume from the outlets that were installed, they intended to finish at some point, but
Wow.
never got to that point.
Very interesting. It's so nice and cool upstairs, which is interesting.
Yeah,
I noticed it's not cooler up here. Okay, wow. I don't know, the pest control concerns me. Not so much the ceiling repairs, but
Yeah.
that seems like that would take a while to get. That is a sign of it being let go for quite some time, not just from February, but
Yeah. The pest control is now, as far as I know, they were here up until the freeze in February, but
how much
I think they have not been here since.
How much should like one budget for that a month?
Pest control, I know at our house, which is slightly smaller and one story, but is a larger footprint, so there's more outdoor work. We pay about $85 a month.
Oh, okay.
And
That's not bad.
that's to have them come do the whole 9 yards once a month.
It doesn't creak or crack when you walk upstairs, like
No, it's
those
an
new builds
extremely
do.
well-built house.
Yeah.
This is sort of toward the end of the era. Very
I totally
well-built
agree.
stuff, yeah. I mean, all the doors are solid oak. All this paneling is real.
It sure is.
That they built a little later.
But it's really nice.
But it's a nice piece, yeah, as an entertainment center.
Gosh, this house is great. I mean, just a lot. It was more work than I expected, but you warned me.
Well, I wanted to give you a little heads up on that because projects are not for everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
We do, my dad, my wife, and I do that. We get older properties and renovate them, and mostly keep them as rental properties. But I'm a big believer in making the most of what is already there if possible.
So, what's your thoughts on Suddenlink's internet service?
We use it at our house. We're on sort of opposite corner of town. But we have the 400 megabit. We do a lot of streaming. We have an almost 11-year-old daughter who uses it most of our bandwidth.
Okay.
And it always works great. I used to be in the IT business. So,
I'm in IT, yeah.
So I regularly do my speed tests and so forth.
Good. Oh, okay.
Check bandwidth. And I usually get actually a little over what I'm supposed to get at my house.
Okay.
And it varies a little bit with cable, as you know, by neighborhood, by sort of usage in the neighborhood. But,
What year was your